with my co-host Waylon O'Day on the Texas Tea Podcast. And this podcast is not just your old regular conversation when it comes to having guests. It's modernizing the Texas culture and beyond, and focusing on individuals that are doing something in their respective industries. And our first guest is Drew Parker of Imperial Houston. He has his own select streetwear and high fashion boutique located on McGregor Way. And you've been making some big strides in the Houston culture. I mean, you've known you for a long time now. You've been doing your thing.
For sure, man. It's definitely an honor to be on here, especially the first one. Been making a lot of strides in the fashion industry, I would say. Houston is definitely coming up in every aspect. I'm glad to be a part of it, man, to be honest.
Oh, for sure, man, for sure. So, how's your modern life? How's everything going for you at this moment?
Man, super busy, man. It's been crazy for the past 6 months. We opened Imperial Houston 6 months ago, and now we're already opening another store. Right. It's called Annex, man. It's located right in front of Imperial Houston. I haven't even put the location out because it's literally right in front of it. But it's like that whole center is going to become a shopping center. That's my vision for the whole thing. And then it's like right now, no one has. For their brands, no one has nowhere to sell their brands. They're just doing a lot of pop-ups here, pop-ups there, pop-ups at Lo-Fi, pop-up at Trade, pop-up at Imperial. So right now I'm just centralizing the whole thing. So hopefully it works out. Well, it will work out, but I'm just glad to be a part of, helping the Houston fashion industry come up.
Oh yeah, most definitely. One of the first things that people kind of notice when they look at your clothes, and the selection of it is vast. It's not just, limited quantities, anything like that. It's just, it's very broad. So what kind of inspired you to have that particular market here?
Well, the crazy thing about it, man, I was selling online for so long and saw that Houston really wasn't on it yet. Right. You know what I'm saying? We were 2 or 3 years behind. That was about 3 years ago. We're kind of catching up to it now. But just the market is so crazy in LA, Japan, New York, Chicago. And I was selling them. I'm like, man, I wish we could have something like this here. Right. You know what I'm saying? Because we have the gear, we just we weren't really wearing it. But now I think we're more culturally aware because, of this. Right. So everybody's like, oh, I like that bootleg rap tee you got on. You know what I'm saying? That's cool. And now 2 or 3 years ago, it might have been like, nah, man, I'm just sticking with Supreme or whatever I like to wear. But now it's like everybody's opening up their minds. It's like, nah, everything can be cool in a way. Just depends how you rock it. So. Yeah, that's what we bring into the fashion. Now you can rock a wrestling rock tee, you can rock a Stone Cold, you can rock a Tony Braxton, you can rock a Maxwell jersey and still be cool in your own right. So that's how I'm chopping it up right now.
For sure, and it's it has a very strong feel to it. I don't know if you feel the same about it, when you see some of the stuff in the shop, but what are your thoughts on it, period?
I mean, I just like the selection of all the retro jerseys and everything.
Right.
It's hard to find most of those jerseys because there's only one company out there that really makes them, and that's Mitchell and Ness. And so if you're looking for a 90s style Astros jersey, where are you gonna find that?
Right.
There's nobody that makes that, so you have to find an old one. And so I think it's nice that there's a store like yours out there plug people up with that.
Appreciate that, man.
And I'm still looking for a 90s Astros.
Oh, you go? Okay, man. I'm gonna work on it for you, man. Because it's funny you said that that's what people don't understand, especially in Houston, that a price may reflect how rare something is.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
It might be $40, but it might be $40 more just because you can't get it anywhere else.
Yeah.
And Houston hasn't. They're getting it. But it's now why is this $85? Well, where else are you gonna buy it? You know what I'm saying? And if you buy it, if you do find it, I'll buy it off of you. I shop too. Yeah. So it's not like it's I'm being arrogant or anything. It's nah, I'm being serious. If you find it, bring it to me and I'll buy it. So it keeps the culture rotating.
Yeah.
So
keeps it all in the family.
Yeah, man. Yeah. So
for sure. And you mentioned rarity of pieces. So what piece that you got first that made you feel okay, man, this is something I really want to do?
Whew. Man, I guess when I started this in college, man, about 4 years ago, graduated 2000. Anyway, yeah, it wasn't that long ago. But anyway, when I started in college, I used to collect these Adidas pieces, these Adidas Olympic crew necks, sweatshirts, which intrigued by. I'm like, yo, this is crazy. Whoever designed it was super ahead of their time. Right. I had 10 Adidas crew necks I used to just rotate. Mm-hmm. It's no matter what time, it could be summer, it could be winter. I'm wearing these no matter what. Those are pieces that caught me nah, this is what I really want to do.
Right.
Like, cause it stands out so much, and everybody that you come across is like, dude, where'd you get that? Or, dude, I remember that. So it's like a historical piece, and everybody really can relate to it in some fashion. So
for sure. And like, you know, for most people that don't know, you play basketball and stuff
Right.
too during your college career. So how does that kind of like segue into the way you work with the fashion world now?
I ain't gonna lie, man. Like, y'all the first to really hear this. So like, I'm a dog, bro. Like in basketball, you gotta be a dog.
Right.
So it's like, when I say I'm a dog, it's a certain way you work and on like how you practice, how you do drills. I do that in the fashion industry, and nobody's really seen that before. So it's kind of like it's like a little different. So like when I bring that aspect to it, people might become like, you have so many jerseys. Well, you have to put up 500 shots to get better.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? So I apply it like that. I don't apply it like, oh, why you have so many this and that? I'm like, no, man, we working hard so you can provide a great selection for people. So like they can't say you just have 5 jerseys. No, man, we might have 100 jerseys for you in different sizes and selections. But yeah, I apply that. When I say I'm a dog, I mean that in a basketball form. Like not I'm dogging women or dogging people. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like I apply that work ethic to the fashion stuff, and it's worked out well, man. It's worked out. I love the transition that I'm making. So.
Any minute now. Yeah. Oh yeah. Any motherfucking minute now. Yeah. Been a little bad motherfucker since birth. Never really listening in church. The good die young and I'm still not in the dirt. Still walk the earth, searching for a way to count 100 million. Maybe rob a bank to get a Bentley with the curtains on it. Want a movie about my life, Tim Burton style. My spit blast mics like a fertilizer. They saying this a crucial last summer. Used to bang screw tapes out of dented ass. 100 windows down, running red lights. Singing at the head right, I'm the air night. But I ain't even
A lot of the things that we have to also take into perspective is, you know, you guys are like turning into small business owners and stuff like that too. Like how California has Rosewood and New York has like Fifth Ave.
Right.
Not to say like it's to those extremes, but in a sense, like you guys are creating that too. So how do you feel about doing that? And not only doing it in the sense where it's like it's Anglo-Saxon making this business. It's like black-owned businesses and stuff as well, and it means a lot.
Yeah, man. You know? I appreciate that question. First of all, it's funny, man, because like it started off in athletics for me.
Right.
It started to go into like, okay, I majored in entrepreneurship, so I took that. I'm like, okay, let me take that grind of athletics to the entrepreneurship world. Whatever I try to do. Now you said like it's black-owned businesses. That's so important, especially in the historical Third Ward area, where you can see the whole area changing. It's literally changing like before our eyes. If you go to the back of Third Ward right now, it looks nothing like it looked 5 years ago.
Oh yeah.
And they're coming. Like it's a good tool. It's a bad tool too, because it's like you don't want to knock down and destroy a culture that's already been there. Mm-hmm. But it does need it's some areas that need to be like improved. So like I get it. The black business part, man. I do take pride in that because I'm speaking from my perspective, by the way. I think it's about 5 to 6 times harder for a black man to create something and then own it. That's tough. Now with my team, the Imperial team, man, and it's a lot of people involved that don't get, they're not talking to you right now, and they stay in the background for a reason, because they see that like, nah, we're gonna back your vision. So I have to shout them out too, because they have businesses of their own that you probably walk by every day. Like literally, like, and it's creating that, like you said, like a Fifth Ave. Mm-hmm. Eventually, it's gonna. Like I was telling you earlier in the interview, it's gonna be like a shopping center. It's gonna be like, nah, it can be another vintage clothing company, or it could be like Supreme store right next to it. It can be whatever. Like it's gonna be a shopping center eventually. Right now, it's black owned, but I'm not opposed to working with anybody, as long as you try to do something positive for the people around you that's in the community, because a lot of our customers right now are not from Third Ward. Mm-hmm. They're coming from online, like, oh, I've been following them for so long, like, it's actually a real store. Like, it's like they can't make that translation until they walk in, like, oh, this shit is real. Like, it's not like just on Instagram. A lot of people sell on Instagram. So, like, don't get me wrong, that's a great business, But like when you can put something together, especially as black people, put something together and present it to your people.
Right.
Like, nah, you can shop here too. Just like a round two or something like that, or something like a For All the Envy, Mr. Throwback.
Right.
It's literally right in front of you, like 3 miles down the road.
You don't even
that
know it.
they don't even know it, and then but once you know it and once you come to it, you can appreciate it. It's like, nah, we can do this too. So the black business part is just like, nah, I do take tremendous pride in that. Shout out to the team, shout out to everybody that's really supported us from day one, and I know exactly who all those people are. I can literally like nah, this is who they are, like bam, 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 because there wasn't that many at first. And I understand that you got to see something come to fruition before you can be like, nah, I like it. I want to support it. We're human. That's how we operate. Like, nah, I need to see it first. Like, because a lot of people talk about what they're gonna do. A lot of people say on Facebook, tweet it, Instagram it, like what they're gonna do, and they don't end up doing it. So it's like, nah, I get why people don't trust the vision at first, but you have to do your part as a black business owner. Like, nah, I'm gonna take it up on me. We gonna make this great. Because if you don't, they gonna come take it from you. And somebody else is gonna come do something 2 times better because you didn't take advantage of it.
See, and that's a strong point that you made because, like you said, like that whole Midtown area, Third Ward is getting gentrified, and that's a large degree that's going to be happening.
I didn't want to say it, but yeah.
Yeah, that's what's going to happen.
Y'all say it's gentrified.
Right, yeah. But yeah, it is.
Yeah. So, like, how do you feel like that, like, with that coming, how is that going to affect your shop in the next, like, 5 years or so?
Next 5 years, man, I think we still going to be there. I'm not going to lie. Matter of fact, we are going to be there just because once they see it, they're going to be like, nah, this can stay.
Right.
You know, this can stay because this is actually, because that I'm going to be all the way up front with you. That whole corner, it hasn't had any traffic for years. That where we're at, it hasn't had any traffic, and we weren't over there, still wouldn't have any traffic. So like the fact that we can bring traffic from all over the city, and people come from Oklahoma, Nebraska, New York, travel like in their cars to come to Imperial Houston. So I'm sitting there like, nah, there's no way you could take that from somebody when they have that much interaction across the globe. You feel me? But like, it's definitely gonna be some heartbreak for sure for people. If they do end up trying to take it, I mean, they're gonna give a hell of a fight.
Oh yeah,
for sure. But I don't think we're going nowhere, man. I'm not really worried about it right now. I feel like we got a few. If people say we got a few years, I feel like we got 6 months to really evolve that whole area into something to where like, nah, we'll move to the next place. We can't take that from them. We'll give them that. But we'll see what happens, man. I can't. I'm trying to speak on it right now, so it will happen in the future. So.
for sure.
It's not working out. You never do anything for me. All you do is fuck around with your lame ass friends. I can't do it anymore. I need a real man, someone that treats me right.
She choosing. She see I got men. She see I always got a pack. She choosing. She see I got shoes with Max. She think it's alright. She choosing. She tell me she love me, but I'm not in love. It's a fact. She choosing. She fell in love with the dab. Her nigga was whack. She choosing. She see I got bands. She see I always got a pack. She choosing. She see I got shooters with Max. She think it's alright. She choosing. She tell me she love me, but I'm not in love. It's a fact. She choosing. She fell in love with the dab. Her nigga was whack. She full of herself.
Yes, Lord. Smooth in the motherfucker.